And we are live from the Anthill. This is Coach Chris coming to you with some Marvel Rivals action. Got USC Sumter going up against Seward County Community College. And we've got some pretty good action coming to you on paper. This should be a pretty good matchup between the two teams. We will see where it falls as soon as we get started here. Should be kicking it off any moment now, as both teams are now fully in lobby and ready to go. And just waiting on, and they no casters ready, and just waiting on the other team to get it started. USC Sumter's ready to go. The other team should be ready to go very soon. Looks like we're playing on Dallas. I'm not sure which ping might be better for the team, but I believe they might be a Midwest team, so doesn't matter. Dallas still at 33 is pretty good overall there. And USC Sumter is actually, this is our team two. They are actually searching for their first win, believe it or not. But so is Seward County. So, going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Seward comes in at 0-4, USC Sumter 0-5. I will say Team two has had some pretty tough matchups in regards to uh, who they've linked in with each game. It's just been kind of tough for them on paper in a lot of instances, coming up against some better teams there. So this one looks like a better matchup for them. So let's see what they have here. Team one is also in competition right now, and they are getting ready to kick that one off. They are going up against Lesserine College or Lesserine Community College, Lesserine County Community College. I'm not sure exactly who they are. Never actually heard of them. This must be their first season. So they are 0-3 with that. Our team being 6-0. So going to be a pretty stiff matchup there for each team. USC Sumter is here and going through picks and bans here. Let's see. Looks like Seward didn't ban anybody first ban, but USC Sumter does. And you'll have to forgive me, I can't always tell all the characters by their specific icons. I'm still a little bit rusty when it comes to seeing everything on the screen for this specific game. So you have to bear with me there. And just get myself familiar with the controls here one more time. Oops.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
And looks like we're going to have a Jeff save, a Rocket ban, a Loki ban, a Winter Soldier save, and not sure who that last one is, whether that's Storm or somebody else. Nope, it is not Storm. Didn't think it was, but I wasn't sure. Can't see that last icon. But those of you that might be watching the stream can correct me on that one. I'll be glad to take the correction. And we are going to be here with USC Sumter riding all the way.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
And it is tough with being 6 players rotating in and out of them fast enough. I hate how I always get a screenshot taken whenever I hit F2 or F12. It's kind of weird.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go into the fight.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
And
Let's do this.
got 2 players down already for USC Sumter. That's not a good start there, coming right out of spawn. Gonna have players back up and coming out, but you don't like to see that right off the bat. And USC Sumter's got some work cut out for them to make some plays here. And whew, almost Bugman almost goes down there, but able to stay up. And just got to see, need the tanks are in, but need to see some damage getting outputted there from the DPSs, and that is going to be a couple players down for Seward. So USC Sumter is on the progressive state here after getting pushed back a little bit in their own spawn. Winter Soldier looking for the flank there, not seeing it. USC Sumter coming up to 2 ultimates. Right now, there are 2 ultimates for Seward, and Winter Soldier going to try to come on this flank here, and did get into the back line. Going to see ultimates come out from both teams here, trying to battle it out, and Pony Blues does ult, and USC Sumter does make a significant push on that. Jeff goes down, and USC Sumter still just pushing on. After that kind of shaky start there with a bunch of players going down, USC Sumter's looking much better. Coming up to 5 ultimates here in just a moment from USC Sumter. And trying to stay with our DPSs here. And looks like our tank's kind of up front here, just waiting for the cart to get up. Looks like Seward's going to try to play this choke point right behind this specific turn. And USC Sumter trying to continue to push. And Seward's giving them space, so they're going to give it to him. USC Sumter's going to take it. USC Sumter now has the high ground in this fight. And Winter Soldier pretty low, but USC Sumter now back in a good spot. Might see some ultimates come out. We do. We see the ultimate come out from Thor. Gonna go down though. Maybe got a little too aggressive in that instance. Multiple ultimates coming out now from USC Sumter. Should be able to make some plays with that, as we see ultimates coming out from Invisible Woman and Doctor Strange. They do get 2 down, I think, in that fight. There's going to be a big stagger right there with Thing getting caught out and going down. USC Sumter just pushing forward. Jeff ulting and trying to make a play here. Going to carry our Punisher away, and that is going to be almost a team down there. I don't know if Fabulator's going to be able to get out. He does not. And that was basically a team down there right at that second checkpoint. USC Sumter are going to have to come back and revisit this. They are matched up evenly with ultimates in this next fight, should they choose to use them. And just have to determine how they're gonna go. Looks like Only Blues is coming back from spawn. Once he gets back, should see USC Sumter try to make another push here. And you're gonna see Ultimate come out from Only Blues, and he does go down. Don't know if he had the follow-up that maybe hoped to have there. Ultimate's coming out from Storm, and also team up. And looks like USC Sumter's still holding on here in this fight. They do have ultimates if they want to use them. And unfortunately there, the Strange goes down, and USC Sumter gonna have to determine what they want to do. Do they want to pull back? Do they want to ult? Maybe should have had some ultimates come out in that fight early. Now gonna have to restack with a minute left before they get to that next choke point.
Only 60 seconds left.
Battlefield ready again.
USC Sumter has to decide exactly how they want to attack this. Punisher almost down completely. And gonna see some ultimates come out from Punisher. Gonna try to get one. Able to get one out of the field. USC Sumter has two down on their side. On the other side, sorry. Jeff ults again. And they are gonna break the Jeff ult and able to get USC Sumter out. This is gonna be a big push from USC Sumter to try to cap this, and they should get this checkpoint. And do, and add a minute to their time. And USC Sumter's gonna be ult advantage heading into this next fight as well. That could potentially be a deciding one. And USC Sumter just resets there with everybody being kind of too far ahead or out of each other's grasp, and this is going to be a new fight as USC Sumter goes forward. Nobody needs to get picked here, and as I say that, two players go down for USC Sumter. No healers. And might get some action in this fight. Not 100% sure. Staying on point. Does look like they might have an option. Do have healers now. And can Thing get caught out? No. Magneto's ultimate coming out. USC Sumter's got 30 seconds left. Few ultimates on the board, and that could be a stop and a round win potentially for Seward as far as holding them up before they get to the last one. Final 10 seconds here. Gonna try to get in there with the Strange play, and gonna try to get in there. Not sure they're gonna be able to make it with the Strange portal, but they're gonna try. It does not look like it, and no, they will not.
0, 2.
Maybe too much reliance on the portal there, and should have just pushed forward.
Including which side you're on.
Hey Hunter, what's going on? Thanks for being here in the stream.
This one.
Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And so USC Sumter does go down before they could cap that last point. So got two ticks on that, and 96 meters. Gonna see what they can do on defense now to try to stop Seward's push.
many Supremes before, Strange. What makes you so special?
Because I'm a doctor, I pull people from your grip for a living. Also, I charge a lot.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Within the range of battle. Our adversaries gather.
Vehicle to its destination.
And want to make sure USC Sumter doesn't lose any players right off the bat this time. Gonna be a little bit different focus. And as I say that, Fabulator goes down.
Feeling fantastic.
And USC Sumter gonna be in a tough spot here as they wait for their teammates to get back up. Gotta give a little bit of ground, but hopefully not too much. Gotta watch Sting and his push. They do almost have him down. Take him down, yes they do. And that's gonna be good for USC Sumter. Need to get our two tanks up front. A little bit better coordination with holding the line, but that's enough to send back. And USC Sumter's going to be in pretty good shape on this first chokehold. Good pick in the back line there by Thor. And Pony Blues goes down but takes 2 with him. And good bit of push from the attacking team. Seward is going to be moving forward. USC Sumter has to get back after they come out of spawn, and just no healers around at the moment. Going to need a little bit more. And Oni Blues grabs a few and going to go off the map and take a couple with them. And
Surely Ragnarok is next.
Jeff is somewhat of an aggravating character to deal with, but and you can see why. If he can ult and take a couple with him, and then take them off the map, it's pretty easy to maneuver and get some kills. And ultimate being out there from Hella. USC Sumter's got 4 ults to 1 here, so I don't want to see him lose this fight. If you've got to use your ults, use it. Let them build up for the next fight, because we don't want to give away anything to the team as they are. Here's some ults coming out from both teams. We want to hold here, make them burn what they got, if they have it, and just hold strong. If we get big picks here, which we've gotten a couple, that's 3. USC Sumter can push this fight back with 60 seconds and be back on ult advantage in their favor if they can put some work up. They are going to be behind a little bit here, but almost have a Jeff and just got the ultimate from Thor there. Hella's pretty low. Gonna need to get healed. Heals herself. Jeff gonna try to get a couple players here if he can. Wasn't really able to get much, but gonna restart. And here we go. Another push. This is do or die for Seward at this spot. Gonna see ults come out. Stuns coming out. USC Sumter's gonna probably drop here. And ultimate probably potentially saved by Fabulator. Maybe he should ult. Actually, I think he might push him off enough. 3 seconds too. They're not going to be able to get to the point. I don't know exactly if they thought there was more to it, but they were pushed back Seward and just never came back up to try to contest. So USC Sumter is going to hold there at the first point and going to be ready for next in that situation. And that's going to put USC Sumter up 1-0 in this best of 5. And we should be headed back to lobby very soon and ended to the next round. So bear with us. And as soon as we're back in, going to the next map, we'll be back on stream. Thanks for being here, everybody. Be right back. And here we go, back into the match. And Hunter, thanks for the good luck. So far, so good. USC Sumter up 1-0 with Team 2 here playing against Seward College. And gonna keep moving forward, keep making some plays. That's the goal. Looking for their first win of the season. It's been tough for Team 2. See if we can pull off. And pick band is coming out. Winter Soldier band from Seward. And the Hella Save and the Loki Save. Hella Save from USC Sumter. Luna ban on and Squirrel Girl.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
And here we go. Gonna see a Punisher ban as well. So USC Sumter gonna try to lock in here to their players that they want to see. And gonna move forward. Got the Luna, the Squirrel Girl band, the Punisher, and Winter Soldier band, and now USC Sumter going to be back on attack as they head in.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
The mighty Magneto. We have much in common.
That we are both despised by the people we strive to protect and lead.
Quite so. For a mortal, you are very perspicacious.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go,
You
on
have
to
stop
attack.
them from securing the mission area.
USC Sumter going to try to cap this hill. That is the goal.
Pentagram of
And USC Sumter going through portal here. Got to be very strategic with our focus and how we want to do this. Don't want to focus tanks if we can help it. And one goes down for Seward, and USC Sumter so far able to pull off what they want to pull off. And getting one cap, one ring, and almost on to the next. And they do get it. And there we go. USC Sumter capping the first ring and spot. Now gonna play towards the next hill. And seeing USC Sumter battle through, trying to make a play here. He's gonna have ultimate. Might see that come out at some point. And Star-Lord gonna get a kill there. Star-Lord playing this backline, trying to get the supports. Almost gonna get it, and does get the Moon Knight. And you see Sumter's looking pretty good. And got to get out from this sticky situation. And do lose 2 on the front lines. And the stun's coming in from Thing. And USC Sumter gonna have to back off basically here. And wait on the rest of the team to come back. And Ronald's gonna go down. And USC Sumter's got a lot of ultimates, so they can use them whenever they want. Here.
We shall protect this sacred Wakandan statue.
And having to push, they are pushing their cart, so they cap their point. Just think of it as a hybrid, out pushing. And progression going forward for USC Sumter. Had to use a few ultimates in that last fight, but still got a couple left.
Sorry, you made this mess. Better stop that vehicle.
USC Sumter gets the cap with the vehicle and has a little bit more to go for their checkpoint.
One less og.
And I'm gonna see USC Sumter try to play this choke, see what they can do. Only Boots is down. See him come back. Sumter's gonna have to somewhat reset here.
Odin's beard. Thor.
The king awaits.
USC Sumter's got to get all on the same page here. A little bit staggered. And gonna need to get all together. And that's not the play you want to see necessarily. Everybody playing kind of off in that specific moment.
I am strengthened for battle.
Quite a spectacular setting. But be careful.
And the team's going to be back into play here.
Sure, just smack every problem.
We shall protect this sacred Wakandan statue.
Better stop that vehicle.
As it should. The more the merrier.
Good medicine.
Render me assistance.
Better stop that vehicle. It's now or never. Stop them.
And USC Sumter battling here, trying to make some plays. Almost to the checkpoint.
No worries. I got your back.
And battling. Sumter's battling for more.
Only 60 seconds left.
cap right here. And overtime is out. Ultimate's gonna come out. And that is the round so far. USC Sumter caps 3 with 30 seconds left.
To switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
And just getting some news. That's why we had a little bit of a delay there, and I was kind of quiet for a moment. USC Sumter's Team 1 does get a 3-0 win over their opponent and are now queued up for another match. So after this match, we may rotate over to them if we have the opportunity, depending on how long this match takes. The music's so calming on this game.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We were inseparable as children, you and I.
And then we grew up. Well, one of us did. You, stupid child.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And thanks for all the viewers that are watching us tonight. We appreciate you. And USC Sumter gonna make their play here pretty soon. Try to get into this fight and hold for 4 minutes here. That's gonna be the goal. Lots of chaos here. USC Sumter did lose one player. That 2 players down, so gonna need to fight up front and make some plays, and that's gonna be a chance for Seward to cap. If USC Sumter can't get back, I think they might give here.
Let's do this.
Does look like it. Correct, they are gonna give. And just stop him on the push.
You're mine.
Let's get that vehicle to its destination.
I'm fine, don't mind me.
That is much better. Protect your king. Wash our foes away.
And gonna see Ultimates come out from thing. Gonna try to be disruptive. Trying to get to the back line. Does get a knock up and knocking down 2 of them. USC Sumter is gonna have to potentially back off a little here and regroup into this next fight.
Attack them.
Jeff trying to make some plays right here. And USC Sumter losing a DPS going in, but that's 2 down for Seward. See some ultimates come out. Spider-Man on. Gonna blow up the back line a little bit. And Wolverine pretty darn low. Trying to make some plays here and goes down. USC Sumter's got to buckle down here and try to make a stand before they cap in this next checkpoint. Almost there. USC Sumter's got to try to hold here. Ultimates even. Not sure USC Sumter's got the output to stop him, and they do not. But gonna make some plays here, even after it's capped. Got 4 minutes and a half to hold. It's quite a while. Whatever's not working, need to see some adjustments from USC Sumter. I think it's just a matter of being more cohesive, together and not getting caught out and picked. Just being on at the same time, basically. And again, another pick coming out. You see Sumter not looking good at this moment with stopping. Stuns coming out from the clobber. And gonna put a couple players down with that. Strange in a bad spot. Gonna go down as well. Oni goes down. Sheesh. USC Sumter getting bullied out right here. Whatever you're running isn't quite working. Those were good bans by Seward, I believe, to get USC Sumter uncomfortable. And ultimates coming out from a couple players here. USC Sumter not able to get down and contest. And 3-3 there. And goodness gracious, USC Sumter didn't have a whole lot of time left on their clock. But Seward definitely does. So gonna need to see a change of play here as things get mixed up if USC Sumter wants to win this map. And it looks like they might be changing up roles a little bit here.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
What do you think, Aurora? Do we go in
And just gonna see if they can bounce back.
Unlike you, my powers rarely allow me to go undetected, Susan.
Then we play to our strengths. I'll strike when they least expect it.
And I shall rip the heavens themselves asunder if need be.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. Only 60 seconds left.
Leave it to T'Challa to rise above his fellow man. Literally. A little help, please.
I lift up my comrades.
Good medicine.
And USC Sumter gonna have to play this one better. And gonna have to be pretty competitive. They're not gonna have a lot of time, so you can't get team wiped in a situation like this. Gonna have to play hard and keep everybody alive. And USC Sumter coming out pretty aggressive here, making some plays, and should do cap this and now have to push. And not gonna have much time, so they cannot die, or they will have the cart pushed as far as they can if they do. So gonna need to really take it to Seward here and clean up anything that they had problems with before. No being ult stingy or anything, gonna need to use that wisely and together. Gotta watch out for that clobber, it's coming up soon. Ultimate coming out from reverse valid. And you see Sumter still trying to push. That clobber's gonna come out as soon as they get it, I think. Yep, there's the clobber and the stun. That's gonna bring a couple players down. Would have liked to see an immediate ultimate from that invisible woman. Only Blues does ult as well. Gonna see 2 players go down for Seward gonna need ultimates coming back from USC Sumter when they get there right away. Ultimate comes out from the Strange. Gonna need to see a few more. Wolverine ult did come out. I think Fabulator's gonna not need to hang on to his too long in this next team fight. As soon as he gets the chance, I think he's gonna need to bust it. And it looks like the ultimate from Jeff missed. And USC Sumter gets away with one there. Well played. And still in overtime. Gonna have to stay on this cart. Healers, you're super important. And ultimates come out from the healer there. And so does the ult from the Thor. Not really finding too much here though from USC Sumter. 1 for 1 in that fight. And just cannot die, cannot go down if they can help it. Only Blues is pretty low, gonna need to get picked up. Clobber comes out, stuns 4. That's huge. And could smell defeat for USC Sumter in this specific round. We'll see. It's gonna be tight. Not gonna be a lot of action there left on the point. I think that's gonna be it. No one else can touch, and that was a good job with good job from USC Sumter with only a little bit of time there to play with. They're gonna have to play some heck of defense here.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Before you attack, get ready.
People are scared of you. You're nothing compared to what they've seen in Limbo.
And USC Sumter's gonna have to hold for 3.5 minutes, a little over 3.5 minutes here, and stop them from getting to the point that they got with their cart, all within that time frame. So,
3, 2,
uphill battle.
all you need to do is
But I got faith.
area. Got it?
You surface dwellers can't resist destroying yourselves, can you? Let's do this.
Think about more than you know.
And right off the bat, USC Sumter getting banged up, but staying with it. Strange is getting lit. Gonna need to get heals, and USC Sumter still hanging tight. First team to go down is probably gonna get the advantage here. That's 2 down for USC Sumter. Not looking good in this fight, but still got a little bit of healers up. Maybe they can hold here. Let's see a Jeff ult come out. And Jeff is going to get someone, I believe. Yep, he got one of our healers in King. But USC Sumter still holding on this point. Fabulator just got the ult back. Gonna see ults come out, I believe, from Oni. He is damaged though. And Clobber comes out. Mantis ult as well though. Gonna see Fabulator's ultimate come out, and you see Sumter's holding strong, knocking down some players. Or Seward.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
USC Sumter gonna wait for this next push. Here we go. Got a minute and a half, a little under a minute and a half. Gonna see some ultimates potentially coming out. Did get an ult out there. Not sure if that was totally needed from Bugman. Could have maybe held that just a little bit. Jeff ult coming out. Jeff goes down. Didn't really get anybody. And Ronald does go down. 2 ultimates on the board for USC Sumter though. So looking decent here. Gonna have a lot of ults in this next fight.
Enemy in front of us.
Down to 30 seconds.
And just a ton of ultimates coming out. You'll see Sumter trying to make some plays to hold on. 10 seconds left in this fight. Do have the ult advantage. Let's see if they can finish them off. I think they will. I think they have an opportunity to close this right here. Overtime is on. Spider-Man trying to clear him out. If they can at least stagger him before the rest of the team gets back. And that is it. USC Sumter holds strong and gets to move to the next round.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Big win from USC Sumter there. Absolutely. And yeah, USC Sumter holding strong there in that overtime and just able to make it happen. And just pulling out the victory. It looked like it could have gone Seward's way, but USC Sumter's hanging in there to take a 2-0 advantage in the map in the best of 3. We'll be right back as we pause and go into the next map. Stay with us. Thanks for being here. And we are back going into map number 3. And gonna see picks and bans come out.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
And we're waiting on that pick ban to finish counting down. We got a Spider-Man ban, a Thing ban, Winter Soldier, and Doctor Strange. We got a Lulu save, and didn't see that last save. But we will head into the next one.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Whoa. What year is it where you come from?
What year is it anywhere? All that matters is now.
Right. Gotta be present.
And just waiting to get into the match. As soon as we start, USC Sumter is going to be
3,
rushing
2,
2 point.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
No science can mask the stench of monstrous evil.
Anyone willing to help? That's much better. Be strong together.
Got eyes on some bogeys.
Moonlight place and all.
I started healing.
I like the cold.
Sliced up
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Snowball fight.
Capture the mission area!
Be your best self. Even small victories are worth celebrating. I like the cold.
And just taking a look at USC Sumter, they do cap first. Got 14% on the table.
Sorry, you made this mess, Spectre.
needed a little boost. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
With the scratch.
It's okay, admit it. And
Your
then
team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I am ready to put on a show.
I saw.
My friends are here!
And USC Sumter's holding strong here, as you can see, almost to the cap of this at 75%.
Ready to put on a show. They've almost got it.
And watching the play here.
That one hurt. Anyone willing to help? Clearly you needed some help.
And lots of action going out. USC Sumter trying to hold this overtime here and gonna do it and close out that first round. And gonna move on to next. And sorry, a little distracted on stream at the same time. We've actually got 4 teams playing right now, and 2 teams just needed their setup. Yeah.
30 seconds before you attack.
FIFA is
Get
also
ready.
kicking off their matches. 2 players playing that and going into their match as we speak. Team 1 is also on
Come on, seriously?
on
Spidey's supposed to win?
Marvel Rivals, getting set up for theirs for next.
My heart hurts for my brother.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Intruders detected.
We'll do this the same way we always do. Together.
And USC Sumter's got one more thing to lock down before they go into next, or before they win the series. Up 2-0 here.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
And USC Sumter trying to clear them off. Getting a couple kills, but losing one in the process. And USC Sumter able to make that connection and get the start that they want on point. And USC Sumter is battling here, trying to close this one out.
Anyone willing to help?
And Ultimate's coming out. USC Sumter at the 42% mark. And Ultimate's coming out.
Your team's capture
Actually, maybe
progress
they
is
weren't.
past the halfway point.
Thought I heard one, but I guess not. Doesn't look like any player used them. Maybe the Moon Knight bolt did come out, and I just didn't see it before he died? Question mark. And USC Sumter still holding over the 60% mark here, and gonna try to stagger. Looks like they will. 2 down, but 1 player goes down for USC Sumter. And USC Sumter does finally find that kill on point, and gonna have 2 ultimates to 2 ultimates into this next fight.
Twas but a stretch.
Sneaking from behind.
Your powers are mine!
I'm ready to put on a show.
Ain't me doing this.
And USC Sumter trying to close the door right here in this overtime. Ultimate's gonna come from both sides. Jeff trying to get somebody. Do believe he did. That was enough to take players off point, at least. USC Sumter got to get back together, try to make this play here as they can. Lots of tanks on the point. USC Sumter might have to back off a little. Gonna get an ultimate here, and gonna see the Wolverine ult come out as well. Lots of action coming out from all the teams here in this. Probably gonna see the ult coming out from the Venom if needed. May as well. Not sure why we're holding it. Now we use it. Gonna try to make a play here. Does get the kill. Thor ult coming out and just trying to close the door, and there it is. Door is closed, and USC Sumter wins 3-0. Against Seward College. Seward County Community College. And that is it for USC Sumter. For Team 2, finding their first victory of the season and closing the door here on Seward County. And we actually may have a chance to roll over to Team 1's competition before they go into lobby. So I'm just going to put this on hold and come back and celebrate Team 2's in just a moment while I try to get us over to Team 1. So bear with us for some more Marvel Rivals action. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And actually, we are headed into a new matchup. Here. And this is going to be USC Sumter versus Hines Community College, I believe. Double check. Yep. Hines Community College for Team 1 action. And going to be pretty awesome that we were able to bounce around from Team 1 over to Team 2 as well. And got some bonus coverage for you. But this match is just getting ready to start, so and it's going to be a good matchup. USC Sumter actually had the whole team in Celestial, but a couple losses dropped them down, and now we are going to be battling back into the next match to have to get our rank back up, but this team is matching up with us pretty evenly. And being this is the last week to match up, teams are going to try to get in and get their 2 games so that they can get into playoffs. And pick bands coming out. Got Invisible Woman band and Winter Soldier. USC Sumter going to be the blue team here on defense first. And gonna have the Hella save. A no save coming out from Hines. Who will they ban though? And thanks for everybody joining us. We appreciate the viewers. Thank you for being here, 100%.
The right heroes can make all the difference.
And USC Sumter does ban Captain America as well. No ban coming in from from Hines, and USC Sumter is gonna be locking in their characters. Hines as well. You got the Doctor Strange. No Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange. Gonna be an interesting lineup here for USC Sumter, and actually pretty interesting lineup for Hines. Haven't seen a lot of Warlock coming through, but I guarantee that
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop.
the Star-Lord is going to be aggravating. Sorry. Keep getting sidetracked trying to think of all these characters' names as well as pay attention to what's going on, but here we go. USC Sumter trying to get this pick early, not able to lock it down, but almost on the thing there. And we see Sumter trying to just battle it out on this first choke. Gonna have a player go down for Hines. USC Sumter back on track here and gonna push 2 more down. So on this first choke point, USC Sumter going in and cleaning up. Keep trying to push back towards the spawn. And that was a good start from USC Sumter. Can they get a stagger? Not able to find that stagger right there on what I believe was Warlock. And almost gonna find Thing again, but not quite enough. And Poppy almost goes down, but is saved. Back up on the fight. Gonna see an ultimate come out. USC Sumter and 2 down. USC Sumter's battling back to maintain this lead that they got in this fight. Gonna knock everybody back down, send them back to spawn. You like to see that for sure. USC Sumter bringing the heat. Get another pick on the outside. I got some ult advantage coming in. Thing's gonna get picked. That's a huge stagger. They keep staggering. Man, we take those staggers, that's for sure. And USC Sumter just wiping them off right there. Oh my. Locking them in with the ult and then just burning them down. Unfortunate for Hines. Hines got 1.5 minutes to go. Gonna be a whole ultimate or changeover. And a little bit of ults coming out from Hines, but not enough to really do much just yet. Gonna see another ultimate come out from USC Sumter. Actually burning 3 ultimates in this fight. Gonna try to stay up. Do lose 1, but making things happen. Gonna get a stagger here. Baby Hulk comes out and goes down. And Larry just making his way back slowly. Got that long spawn for sure. And Ume gonna wait for his chance to get some flank times. And gonna try to blow up that back line. And ultimates coming out from multiple players here on both sides. Gonna have to see what they can do. Hella trying to make plays. Ooh, get the Warlock. Oh no, that was Strange, not Warlock. Apologies. And USC Sumter able to hold here. Got some players coming out of spawn. It's gonna take them a while to get there, but I think they're holding. With these last 2 seconds, they have to make a push and not enough time. USC Sumter's gonna hold on the first choke.
0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
And USC Sumter's going to attack here. And they don't have to get far, just 44.5 meters wins them the round.
You move with such stealth.
As we will be headed in.
Partner. Currently, I'm more interested in fighting against our common
USC
foes.
Sumter had a pretty heck of a defensive stand there.
Grant me the honor of besting you in combat.
You'll have to let this mom stretch first, but then you're on.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for the viewers here watching. We appreciate you. Follow if you haven't. Tell your family and friends to tune in.
Is not a burning pit. It's a realm of trials.
I am strengthened for battle.
I am the god. Feeling
And
fantastic.
you'll see Sumter trying to battle it out here. See if they can't get this point pushed. They are close. They did get a pick early. That spawn is really far away that Hines has to come from. That's going to be another 2 more down. USC Sumter has this push opportunity very close right now at the 33-meter mark. And they are pushing them back. Should be a cap for USC Sumter and a map 1 win right there. USC Sumter closing the door on map 1 and taking a 1-0 victory. Good round from USC Sumter there, just looking dominant in the defense, and then the attack just kind of pushing their way after getting a couple picks right there early. Made it happen for them. MVP going to Ume, and you see the stats on the board pretty lopsided there in USC Sumter's favor, and maybe we'll see some saves and another ban, a save and a ban from Hines this time instead of last time, electing not to do that for either one, or choose the player in time, or just didn't think about it. Maybe they'll know after this round who they don't want to face in the next go. And just waiting to get into the next lobby. As soon as we are, we'll be back with some USC Sumter esports action. But they are now 7-0 USC Sumter, Team 1 in Marvel Rivals. And looking to finish out strong to head into the playoffs. They may queue one more time tonight, but maybe not. Looking like this is going to be possibly our last queue. We'll have to work with the team to see. There hasn't been a whole lot of rounds beyond this, but we'll see where we land from here. So hang with us for this delay as we go into the next round. Be right back. And we are headed into map number 2. Gonna look for the pick bands to come in here. I want to see if I could tweak something with the display real quick. Wanted to see one thing. I don't want to limit the frames actually. Seems like it's capping at 60, but it's
They'll be
off.
coming in 30 seconds.
So
Stay
not
strong.
sure exactly why it's doing that, but either way, no big deal. We had to actually reset the lobby because the settings weren't quite right. So while we wait to get back in, please hold tight with us. And here we go. We are back in the lobby. And going into Central Park for map 2. USC Sumter handedly winning map 1. And here we go with the pick bands coming out. I don't know if we actually have this right.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
And making sure that the settings are right as we're going into
Got my own cover. Nice.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
About time I got a shield.
and just making sure, confirming down in the esports room that the competitive settings were on as we go into the next round here. You see Sumter going to be on defense first.
Something beyond your many areas of expertise, perhaps.
You're really gonna
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
The occult threats to this world are many, and they grow stronger.
They look like they mean business.
And USC Sumter gonna try to battle here in this hybrid mode.
Feeling fantastic.
Try to win this specific round here.
Clearly you needed some help.
And they did get 2 down early. See what this Spider-Man can go down does. And USC Sumter just brawling pretty well here on this defense. They got a hold for 4 minutes though. They want to stop them in their track. Lots of action going there. Just holding down the trigger from Winter Soldier. And Hines getting pretty aggressive here. Gonna be able to push USC Sumter off. This is gonna be a cap for Himes, I believe, all the way across. Don't think anybody's gonna be able to contest. They're gonna give, I believe. Oh, nope. Rocket does try to stop for a second.
This is real.
And I don't think the team... Oh, the team does get here. Didn't know if they were going to get there in time, and my, oh my, they do. And they blow it up. Coming out of this strange portal. Whew. That was nasty from USC Sumter right there to blow that specific play up and throw them off. Good job by Hell Beetle to hold on at that point, and then the rest of the team to come in. And as soon as they came in, Hell Beetle got immediately healed, which was awesome. And then USC Sumter just deleted the other team. And here comes the ultimate from Dr. Strange. That stun gonna come in, and USC Sumter gonna try to capitalize on that. 2 players go down, trying to get this Venom. And that's a lot of players down for Hines. USC Sumter looking good here. And still got decent ult growth.
We have to stand strong.
Got 1 minute to hold here.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, gonna see multiple players go down here. Gonna see an ultimate come out from Larry and the Winter Soldier, and just deletion of the other team right there at that moment. And another stagger as well. And my, Larry deleted that one too. Here we go. USC Sumter gonna try to hold for these last 30 seconds. Ultimate advantage is in Hines' favor though. Clobber comes out trying to find a stun. I don't know if they got one. And USC Sumter trying to battle here. Give themselves a little bit of space. Build some ults. And the ult's going to come out from the Punisher trying to find the backline healers. Does find one. Now going to try to make a play here. Going to see if we can get this Dr. Strange ult. Going to see that come out pretty quickly. Going to find the whole team, excuse me. Had a cough there, come in at the last second, and USC Sumter's going to close that overtime out, only giving away 2 ticks with a little bit after a tick on that hill on the hybrid.
Including which side you're on.
And now
Top-notch team to win this one.
Gonna have to go back into attack, try to settle this one on their own accord.
Before you attack, get ready.
Please tell me this isn't the date night you've been planning for us, Reed.
No, but when you think about it, what could be more romantic than saving the universe side by side?
Literally anything.
Noted.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture
And here
the
goes
mission area.
USC Sumter gonna
Got it?
try to make plays early and often.
Good medicine.
Anyone willing to help? You never fail to impress me, Reed.
And USC Sumter trying to battle here.
The maelstrom has taken.
And USC Sumter's gonna cap it and get the win on map 2.
1, 2, 0. Another epic victory. Big win.
And seeing the stats, USC Sumter definitely lopsided there. Getting the W on map 2. And we are waiting to get set up into the next lobby. USC Sumter looking really good, really strong here. Again, the teams on paper, ranks-wise, are somewhat similar, but USC Sumter's pushing them around, making things happen. We like to see that, and we will be headed into map number 3 here very soon. So hang tight with us. As soon as we go in, we'll be back on stream. And here we go into map number 3. And got a little update from the esports room. FIFA, one player has completed his series with not a lot of defense, winning 7-6 in match 2 and 7-3 in match 1. So winning the best of 3 series there. Our other player did lose 9-4 and 2-8 in his series, so going 0-2. So 2-0 and a 0-2. And that's where we're at for USC Sumter.
Pick your hero.
And action
Or villain.
in place
I'm not judging.
for everything going on tonight. This is the last game probably on stream here that we're pulling off, and then we'll be done for the night, I believe. And as soon as that happens, we will be ending the stream, but we're gonna keep some action going for you here in this USC Sumter Marvel Rivals Team 1. Making some big plays. Let's see what we can get here on this
Get ready.
control point. USC Sumter did really well the last 2 rounds, basically handing it to them in both map 1 and 2 as far as holding them really tight on defense and then coming out and making their way straight through them
Battle starts
in
5,
offense.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Some call me arrogant. Mostly they're jealous.
They look like they mean business. A little help, please.
And gonna get a pick right off the bat there for USC Sumter. Gonna try to get this mission area unlocked very early. Might get another one here. That Thor is super low, but does get healed up. But then USC Sumter finds another in the back, and USC Sumter's gonna potentially stagger here significantly. Maybe gonna get that Captain America, but maybe back off and just take the point and push them back towards their spawn, and that's gonna be another stagger there. USC Sumter is just going in, getting 3 staggers right there at the end, trying to close this one out by taking the point in the round quickly. Already up to 30%. And almost down there, but gets healed up. Sun Jin. And
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
USC Sumter's looking really strong right here. Holding at this choke point, not allowing anybody to move in.
Great.
Be trying to get this backline here, try to battle out. You see ultimates come out, trading there. And Poppy maybe gonna have somebody here. Does get 2.
That was simple.
With some help. And USC Sumter just pushing this down. That's going to be a cap there. I don't think they're going to be able to contest. They're just going to hold back. Oh, nope. They did get on point. Overtime coming up. And deletion coming out. Multiple players right there. And Poppy able to get 2 players off. You may get in 3. That's overtime. and taking round 1 of map 3.
Feel the pull. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
But even to fall here is an honor.
I hate to admit it, but science alone might not get us through this one.
Warrior Falls is a
Things must be dire if you're willing to factor magic as a possible solution.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I happen to have a few up my sleeve, Reed.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Just as I forged a nation, I shall wield a weapon fit for a king.
And USC Sumter gonna try to make this play here on the teleport, and jumping on that back line, gets one down, and man, USC Sumter sneaking up on them. They're gonna get a pick. The mission area opens up now, and USC Sumter's got the advantage, gonna cap that, and now gonna push back towards spawn, trying to keep them in place. And Venom getting deleted right there by the whole team. Gonna be tough for him to battle that by himself, and just getting kind of caught out after that first engagement with USC Sumter. Here comes teleport, and can this catch USC Sumter off guard? Not sure, but they're gonna try and make it happen. Nobody's down yet for USC Sumter, but could happen. Very close. Ultimate coming out from Hines, not able to really stagger anybody there, and multiple players from Hines just going down, and USC Sumter able to balance that and make some plays happen. Now going to head to next as far as
Captured more than half of
get
the
back
mission area.
in the
Keep
specific
going.
position to play against their counter here. No one looking or seeing USC Sumter up here. Gonna jump down on the back line with the ultimate, staggering everybody. That's 3 down, and USC Sumter just gonna clean up here, as they didn't expect that to happen, and just get smoked. Hines does, and they're gonna move on to the spawn and just push them back. Great play from USC Sumter there for sure. And Ume getting triple. And USC Sumter just having their way in this. Up to 90 seconds. Just needs to hold for, or 90%. Just needs to hold for a few more seconds. And this round is going to be over with the map win and the series win right there. 100%. No overtime needed. USC Sumter closing the door on Hines Community College and winning map 3, taking the advantage in the series 3-0, winning 3-0, and headed forward, going to 8-0 on the season, getting ready for their playoff push next week in the first round of the playoffs. Going to be interesting and exciting to see how that goes as we get there. And again, USC Sumter closing the door. No kills for Hines there on that map. That's a tough one to see. Sorry to see that from them. It was weird. Their skill as far as ranked looked much higher than what it seemed like they performed. Maybe USC Sumter's overperforming where they're at. They are all Celestial players on USC Sumter's side, but they had a Celestial on their side and some GMs. So interesting to see how it was lopsided here. But GG's goes out to Hines. This was their first week playing, so maybe they're just kind of throwing players together just to have fun and queue up. So either way, USC Sumter does get a victory there. Probably going to end the stream here on that. This is Coach Chris signing out from the Anthill. We'll be back with some Call of Duty action tomorrow with the regional playoffs in Tier 1 starting at 7 p.m. We'll see you then. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for the support.